Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as the Mayans. So, I bought both whales and pearls from Rome just to get the extra happiness. I'm considering buying a few tiles for my cities, so specifically this one. I really want to get a quarry for Tikal. I'm going to need extra production in Tikal for the Apollo program. I will get started on Apollo program as soon as I'm done with rocketry and the research lab. I also want these two tiles right here. This is actually a grassland, so that would be quite nice. I want to grow Uxmal a little bit more. Other than that, I think that's it actually. I wouldn't mind this one too, but I might wait 6 turns. Doesn't look like I'll actually get this though. Either way, let's continue. I queued up a battleship in Palenque. I need to start building up an army, because I might still go to war in this game. This game is not quite done yet, we're not that close to the end of the game. Mostly because as of the fall patch, the spaceship parts take twice as long to build. So on epic speed they are going to require over 2000 hammers, if I'm not mistaken. That's a lot of hammers, even for the AI on Deity. So I do actually have quite a lot of time left to take a city or two. I might try doing that, but obviously that's never going to happen if I don't build an army and a fleet. I'm going to need at least 4 or 5 battleships, most likely. I have an armory in Palenque, so that's what I'm going to do in Palenque. I might get a windmill first, but actually I think I won't. I was going to, but... nah, let's get started on battleships right away. If I focus on military production in Palenque, I won't really need that windmill. I will get windmills in some of my other cities though, like Uxmal. I could also build a battleship in Chichen Itza, but I'd rather get a public school first. So there's that. I'm still a little bit low on science. The AIs will get ahead of me if I don't keep up. Let's have a look at the ranking right now. How many technologies do they have? 65. I'm 2 technologies behind Rome, and I think this gap will get a little bit bigger if I ignore public schools and research labs. So I won't ignore research labs, that's for sure. This is only going to be my 2nd research lab. I still need a few more. But my other cities have significantly lower science output, so it's slightly lower priority. I will definitely get the public schools though. Yeah, the friendly trade routes keep getting plundered, which is kind of annoying because I benefit from those trade routes too. Yeah, that's the city-state plundering Askia's trade routes. That's a bit annoying. Is he actually at war with someone? I think he's still at war with Haron. Let's have a look. Is he? Yes, he is. Well, that explains it. I would have to get allied with Sofia myself, which I kind of want to do. Oh, and speaking of city-states, I could do one small thing to make my cities grow a little bit faster. As I found out, even though gems are banned for the World Congress, at least I think they are, let's check that real quick. Yes, gems are banned in the World Congress, but if I get gems from Yerevan, I will still get Will of the King Day in 3 different cities, in 4 different cities, even though gems are banned. I checked this, and this is definitely the case, so I think I'll just use my spy to kick the Romans out. This is 15% chance to fail, but I really want the gems right now. There we go, it worked. And I will actually send this guy to Delhi, perhaps? Yeah, I think so. Or maybe to Rome. That's not a bad idea, let's send him to Rome. Alright. I should be able to steal some more technologies in this game. We'll see about that. I want to get that uranium, but that will have to wait, I think. Alright, I'm going to buy this tile right here and this tile. This is going to cost me 260, so that's quite a lot of money. But this is a grassland, that's actually going to be useful for Uxmal. Alright, I queued up a workboat in here just to get the oil. And next. Yeah, Arabia is influential over someone. They still have the bonus from international games that lasts 20 turns. Rocketry is almost done. Also, I still can't convince Caesar to go to war with Gandhi, which is really annoying. It's a little bit strange. I'm starting to think this is actually a different continent. I don't know anymore. But this city is so close to Rome. Maybe they are on separate continents and that's why Rome doesn't want to go to war, I don't know. Yeah, and now Gandhi captured one of Attila's cities. Yeah, this one right here. Attila will get wiped out. I think he's down to one city now. So rocket, and as you can see, I have Will of the King Day in 4 different cities, even though gems are banned in the World Congress. So I won't get the happiness benefit, but I will get faster growth. That's exactly what I wanted. Another cargo ship. I think I'll send this cargo ship to Tikal, either with food or with production. I want this city to grow a little bit more, because I will have quite a lot of good tiles with production. This is going to be my top production city, there's no doubt about that. I'll send this cargo ship to Tikal with food. Let's do that. Just to make it grow faster. There we go, 3 turns. This guy will go to get the stone actually. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll work that tile as soon as the quarry is done. I'll chop the forest and get a farm. The factory in my capital is almost done. My Colosseum is almost done. I'm also considering getting the 25% great person generation boost from order instead of extra happiness from monuments. I don't think I'm going to need the extra happiness from monuments yet. I should be fine. It's a little bit risky, but I think I'll go for it. I could actually use the great person boost. I will still get a few more great Santis in this game. And I'm still working the specialist slots, or am I? I need to wait for my turn. But I will still get a few more great Santis and some more great artists, great writers and things like that. No, I'm not working these slots anymore and I don't think I will. But let's have a look at the great people. I will get a great artist in 8 turns, great scientist in 4 turns. Oh, that's actually great. He will help me with satellites. Very nice. What about my research agreements? Let's see. Oh yeah, research agreement with Aska will trigger in 3 turns. Okay. So I think I'll actually get satellites in the very near future, in the next 10 to 15 turns. Maybe a little bit faster than that. Awesome. So chop this down. I could get a lumber mill, I suppose, but I have more than enough tiles with good production. I want to grow this city. So let's just get a farm for extra food. Is this railroad completed? I think it is. Yes, it is. So what now? I still need to get a railroad to Koba. That might have to wait. Do I need anything more important right now? I kind of do. Yeah, I want to get a mine over here. And I don't want to wait for this worker to finish that quarry. Alright, looks good. And now I can get started on the battleship. Palenque will actually grow in 2 turns. It's still focused on food, because I want it to grow a little bit more. I can change it to production focus and get a lot more production in there. I actually have a lot of high production tiles in range of Palenque. I should maybe get a forge. Actually no, this is out of range. If this iron was in range of Palenque, a forge would be a good idea, but nope. I will have decent production in my cities. But yeah, as I said, the spaceship parts take twice as long to build after the fall patch. So that's going to be around 2000 hammers probably. Another cargo ship. I think I'll use this one for gold. Or do I? Yeah, 35 gold per turn. That's a little bit low. 27 gold per turn. Can I get something better than that? Let's have a look. Trade routes available. Highest gold. Palenque to Gao. I'm not actually working that trade route right now. Okay, let's do that one. And... oh yeah, I still need to finish a railroad to Kopan. Let's do that then. Oh, there's a cargo ship in here already. Alright, Gao, 28 gold per turn. Nice. 12 happiness, that's pretty good. Even without the tenet in order. Research lab is almost done. I didn't queue up the Apollo program. Can I do it in the middle of the AI turn? Nope, I can't. I need to wait for my turn. Alright, whatever. I can still build Circus Maximus, so if happiness becomes a problem, I can do that. I'm hoping to get at least one order tenet, one level 2 order tenet, I mean. Also, we still didn't have the World's Fair in this game, which is kind of funny. There's a proposal for the World's Fair, so that's almost definitely going to pass. Oh, nice, I actually got a mobile SAM. That's kind of useful. But yeah, I might want to reserve the cargo ship for production now. Because of the World's Fair, I want to get the silver reward from the World's Fair, for obvious reasons. Yeah. I will send that cargo ship to Tikal with production. Sounds like a plan. Off you go then. I got a great writer. Maybe I should use him for flat culture boost. I think I will. Yeah, let's use him for culture boost. That will actually give me the next tenet on the next turn, so that's nice. I uncovered the plot. Yeah, whatever, share intrigue. Alright. That mobile SAM might actually be useful if I decide to go to war with Harun after all. I'm not sure if I will. I'm more leaning towards attacking Gandhi or even Rome. I mean, Rome is a coastal city. If I get a fleet that's big enough, I might be able to take Rome. And it's not a terrible idea. We'll see. I will see the entire map once I'm done with satellites. I need to see the map first before I decide my target. Wine. Yeah, I could use some gold, I guess. I don't really need an embassy with him. I'll take 4 gold per turn. So, that great scientist should come on this turn, I think? Was it? Yes, on this turn. And the research agreement should also trigger on the next turn. So... 14 turns for the satellites. Okay, research agreement won't give me satellites, but I will be pretty close. More production for Tikal. 12 hammers, yeah, let's do that. I need as much production as possible in Tikal. The more the better. And yet another cargo ship. I think I'll send this one to Tikal too. I need the Apollo program to complete as fast as possible. I will lose some money by doing this, because I'm not using the cargo ships for gold per turn, but it's fine, I'm still in the positives, I'll be okay. 12 turns to complete the Apollo program. That's 97 hammers in Tikal, not bad. But I will change this production to the World's Fair. I need that silver reward from the World's Fair. Right. And as I was saying, I will actually skip the happiness from monuments for now, and I'll get Hero of the People instead. It's a little bit risky, but I think I'll be fine. So, let's do that. That will give me all kinds of great people faster. Let's see, great artist in 4 turns. I might use that guy for Golden Age, actually. I mean, it's not like tourism is going to make a big difference now, when Gandhi has 200 or 300. Not really. I'd rather use that guy for a Golden Age, honestly. Especially since I'll get that guy right at the start of the World's Fair project. Yeah. That World's Fair project will be over very, very quickly. Because the AIs like Rome have massive production. So if they dedicate a lot of production towards the World's Fair will be done very, very quickly. Which means I'll have to change all of my cities to the World's Fair if I want to get the silver reward. Let's grab that mine. Research agreement triggered. Can I get another one? No, he doesn't have enough money. I could give him 100. I guess that's not a bad idea. Or 98 in this case, and get some gold per turn in return. How much is that going to be? Probably like 2 gold per turn, 1 gold per turn. Alright, and let's sign another research agreement. There we go, nice. And this was actually great because I signed the research agreement before I entered Information Era. If I entered Information Era, then I would have to pay extra since he's not in Information Era yet. Yeah, whatever you say. So, windmill is almost done. That's good timing. 4 more turns for the World's Fair. I could grab happiness from monuments from my next tenet. Maybe I'll do that. I need 34 turns. which means I will get a level 2 Tenet in 34 turns. I have two major choices. The first one is plus 25% science in cities with a factory, I believe. And the second one is 5-year plan. More production, basically. They are both very, very good. That's going to be a tough choice. So, windmill. What was next? I still want a musician's guild in here. But what else do I need? Can I get more production? Stable would only give me 1 hammer max, so I don't think that's really worth wasting my production time for. I need an armory in here eventually. I don't really need a lighthouse right now. No, not stable, armory. And I actually still need a public school in here, right. Let's grab that public school first. Hydro plant would be pretty good in this city too. There are a lot of tiles with fresh water. But public school is more important. Next. My cities are looking pretty good. I have what, 3 cities with 15 population now? Yeah, I realize it's not that impressive, but hey, it was much worse not too long ago. Chichen Itza will grow in 2 turns, and they are growing nicely now. I just need to keep up with happiness. And I need to watch my income. I'm at 7 gold per turn, because I'm using most of my trade routes to boost production and food. Let's have a look at the trade routes real quick. I will get 1 more cargo ship in Tulum in 3 turns. My trade routes, yeah, I'm only using what? 1 cargo ship to actually get gold? So that's not a lot. Antwerp wants culture, that's not going to happen, clearly. At least they won't get it from me. 2 more turns. Alright. So next. Koba will grow in 2 turns, that's also nice. I am getting a workboat in there. Yeah, I'm not going to declare war with Rome. I've been trying to bribe Rome into a war for a long time now, but he just won't do it. And yes, I did try to give him 80 gold per turn, and he did not accept. So I don't think a war between Caesar and Gandhi is going to happen. Unless I can manage to do something amazing. Probably not. Great artist. Radio stolen. What, really? Oh well, that was probably someone like Attila. I don't really care about that. So I'll use this guy for Golden Age. Like so. 1 more turn for satellites and 1 more turn for the vote. For the World's Fair vote. Which is obviously going to pass. I've never seen AIs vote against the World's Fair. So, trade route. Which trade route was that? Oh yeah, production for Palenque. I don't really need that. Now I can use the gold. So, let's do that. Alright, next. Yeah, friendly trade routes keep getting plundered. That's really annoying. That was Harun plundering Askia's trade route in this case. Oh well. Caesar entered information era on the same turn as me, okay. Come on, give me satellites, I want to see the map already. Will I get any influence with city-states? For natural wonders? Yes, I actually will, with Kuala Lumpur at least. That's useful. Better than nothing. Come on, give me the map. Are we there yet? There we go, I got satellites. So, welcome to information era, I got the natural wonders. That's a little bit of extra happiness. So, yeah, this is 1 continent, technically, I guess. Okay, this makes no sense at all. Gandhi has a city literally 8 tiles away from Rome. So, why does Rome not want to declare war on India? It makes no sense. It's so annoying. I've been trying to get them to fight each other for like the past 100 turns. But they just won't do it. Which makes this game much harder to win. If I could get them into a nuclear war, that would make my life so much easier, because they would weaken each other significantly. Alright, I'll vote for the World's Fair. That will give me a diplomatic boost with Rome. Maybe that will be enough to convince them, but probably not. So, next technology. Probably advanced ballistics? Just to get started on the spaceship booster. I could also go for robotics first, I suppose. I'm not in a huge rush to build the spaceship parts, but yeah. Look at this, 2000. Yeah, okay, I will grab advanced ballistics. Right. I could actually get a nuke in this game if I want to. I do have 1 uranium. I don't think I will though. If I nuke the AI will be that much more likely to nuke me in return. So I don't think that's such a smart idea. That's a new cargo ship. I think I'll use that one for gold. Oh yeah, World's Fair. Is it active yet? No, I think it will be active on the next turn. Yeah, it will be active on the next turn. Do I want to use this for production? Maybe. I'm not convinced. Let's have a look at production in my cities. Palenque could use a little bit of extra production, I suppose. Alright, let's do it. 13 hammers. I'll do that. But I'll use this one for gold. I need some gold. 26 gold per turn. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, next. Oh yeah, I got a new spy. I forgot about that guy. 87 turns. That's a little bit too long, probably. But I might keep that guy in Rome anyway. I'm not sure. Maybe I will, just to spy on him. I could also send a diplomat to Rome, but that's a little bit useless actually. Yeah, never mind. That would serve no purpose whatsoever. There we go, I got influence with Kuala Lumpur. The World's Fair obviously passed. Oh, and Portugal is embargoed now. Sucks to be them. Alright, I need to change all of my cities to World's Fair. I think I'll just make a quick cut in here to not bother you with city micromanagement. Okay, I changed every city to the World's Fair while keeping my existing production queues. I need to make sure that I will get the silver reward. It only requires 525 hammers, but this project will be over so quickly. I will actually use this cargo ship to boost production in Chichen Itza, let's say. I need to make sure that I'll get this. It's still going to be a close call, I think. As for the spy, I think I'll just send him to Delhi. I should be able to steal some technology from Gandhi in this game still, regardless of my spy in his other city. Yeah, let's send him to Delhi. And next. My income is not super impressive right now, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I can actually sell copper to Askia. I should definitely do that to get the money. Is my other research agreement going to trigger soon? I think so. I had a research agreement with Rome, but I don't remember which turn is going to trigger on. I totally forgot actually. Where is it? There it is. Oh, okay, 448. Not anytime soon then. What about Askia? I do have a research agreement with Askia. Yeah, not anytime soon. Alright. That's fine. So let's have a look at progress once my turn starts. This is going to complete so fast. I don't think I ever had a World's Fair this late into the game. This is information era already. Yeah, 5% right now, but that doesn't mean anything. Oh, is this my turn? Yeah, it is. So let's get money from Askia. Let's see, copper. Oh, I don't have Declaration of Friendship anymore, what? There we go, he accepted. Give me my money. 360 gold. I could use that money to buy some tiles. Do I need something specific? Yeah, I could buy this one. I could actually work that. Like right now. I do have a lighthouse in this city. Yeah, let's buy that. It's a little bit expensive, but this city can grow a little bit faster thanks to that tile. Alright. Looks good to me. Anything else? I think that's it for now. I could buy this one, but that's a bit of an overkill, I think. Oh yeah, I should get that in 14 turns. So I'm okay with that. Next. So, 21% completed. I should be able to get the silver reward, no problem. Do I want to sell strategic resources to Rome? I don't really want to sell aluminium if he wants it. No, not really. Yeah, I won't be selling that. I'd rather keep all of that for myself. I'm about to get 3 more, so that's nice. 314 hammers already. Yeah, I should get the silver reward, no problem. Also, if I could get friendly with Gandhi, I could sign one more research agreement. I'm not sure if he's going to accept declaration of friendship, but hey, I had declaration of friendship with him earlier in the game. So it might be worth a try. 37% completed. Worker. Oh yeah, the railroad is done. I still need a railroad to Koba. Let's start working on that then. Do I need any other improvements? Nothing that I can see. Nope, not really. Alright. Oh yeah, I still need the uranium, but I was hoping that my borders will expand to this tile and that I won't have to buy it myself. 180 gold, a little bit expensive, honestly. Oh well. So, next. And great, India blocked my way. That city is so annoying. Whatever, dude, get over it. Yeah, now I'll need open borders with Gandhi. I could get open borders with Gandhi, that's not a problem, but it's still a little bit annoying. I'll just need to remember to be sure that I can get open borders if I build any battleships in Tikal or Tolom. They won't be able to move through here without open borders with Gandhi. Oh hey, Hanoi might get uranium. Yeah, Gandhi stole some uranium up here. Annoying bastard. And Harun is getting uranium from here, alright. Another friendly trade route plundered? Seriously? How's progress? Okay. Do I want one more turn? Not really. I'll go back to my regular production. Yeah. I have the silver reward, so I'm happy with that. That will give me one extra policy. Which is quite valuable at this stage of the game. Because I need how many turns? I need 21 turns, I need 30 something turns total to get a new policy right now. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick. I might just go for the happiness now. Because I'm still growing my cities quite fast. I will most likely need that happiness sooner or later. Might as well get it now. It is one of the better happiness tenets. And definitely the best one in order. Unless you're playing with like 3 cities. But I will get 14 happiness from that. So there's my silver reward. Harun got the gold. Which means plus 100% culture for 20 turns. Whatever, he can have it and choke on it. So, plus 2 happiness per monument? I think so. I don't really see any better option, honestly. Alright, let's grab that. Now, I have 20 turns to decide which level 2 tenet I want. As I was saying earlier, there are 2 good options. Either extra science in cities with a factory or 5-year plan, which is extra production, basically. These are both really, really good. So it's going to be a very tough call. 4 more turns for Apollo program. My first battleship will be ready in 4 turns. Public school in Chichen Itza will be ready soon. I will probably switch Uxmal and Chichen Itza to military production once I'm done with the public schools. I think I'll pass on research labs in there. I would only get around 20 science from research labs in these cities. Probably not worth it. Yeah, the AIs are building Apollo program. Not very surprising. Come on, hurry up. Are we there yet? And what about the trade routes? I'll start switching the cargo ships to gold once these trade routes expire. I'm actually sending, wow, a lot of production to Tikal. I'm sending 39 hammers to Tikal. Alright. Hey, at least I finished Apollo program pretty fast thanks to that. Alright, mine is completed. Do I want to change any tile assignments in here? Oh yeah, this is set to production with no tiles locked. That's fine. I should probably get another archaeologist or 2 just to get the extra culture from the antiquity sites, but it's lower priority. I suppose I could get archaeologists in Tolom, Are there any important buildings in Tulum that I would need? Yeah, I guess the public school would be nice. Let's grab that one. Alright. Next. So right now the plan is to build up a fleet and try to take some city from someone. I have a lot of time to decide who I want to attack. I need to be very careful if I decide to attack Gandhi. Look at all these cities that he has right next to my territory. I don't like that one bit. Open borders, yes, but one-sided open borders. I'll buy open borders from him for 1 gold per turn. Let's do that. There we go. I'm actually not sure who I want to attack. I could attack Harun, but I can't go directly for Mecca. It's surrounded by other cities, so that's clearly not going to happen. I would have to take this city first, which shouldn't be that hard. Maybe. I could totally take this city too. Remember that I can still get Circus Maximus. Maybe I should just build that right now. I only need 10 turns to actually build that. In Palenque, which only has 50 hammers. So yeah, maybe. Do I need anything else that would be useful in my capital? I would get small benefits from some of these buildings, but nothing worth spending this many turns for. I would get, what, 1 extra hammer from Forge, that's not really worth it. I'm not even working the tile with iron. So windmill would be kind of useful, but not if I focus on military. Military academy would be useful, but I'm not sure if I want to wait that long. What about natural wonders? Oh yeah, I don't actually have ironworks yet. I could start building Hubble Space Telescope in Tikal, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to complete that. I could also get the Neuschwanstein. Maybe. That's 16 turns, but I don't have any castles. I will try to get Hubble Space Telescope. We'll see. I'm not convinced I'll actually get it, but it's worth a try. It would give me not only the 2 great scientists for free, but also free spaceship factory, which is actually kind of important with the increased costs for spaceship parts. 19 turns. And that's with free cargo ships sending production to Tikal. That's pretty crazy. Alright, I'll try to get Hubble, but I'm not convinced it's going to work. Do I want to buy this tile for 235? Probably not. I don't think it's worth it. Nah, I'll pass on that one. So, what do I want after that battleship? Do I want that Circus Maximus? I wouldn't mind National Epic, actually. Yeah, let's grab that National Epic. That's definitely a good idea. Yes, I do want to build up a fleet, but not at the cost of neglecting everything else. I won't really have enough money to just buy a bunch of battleships outright. They are way too expensive. I can build battleships in reasonable time. Palenque is one of my lower production cities right now. I might focus Chichen Itza on military production. I'll see in just a moment once I finish that public school. Alright. One more turn for Apollo program. Oh yeah, research lab. I forgot about this guy right here. Alright, let's do that. And I'll just go from my cities real quick. This should be somewhere else. Let's see. Oh yeah, right here. I still want this city to grow. 9 turns. Oh yeah, public school, right. This guy probably. Yep. 10 turns to grow. That's reasonable. I would get around 32 science from the research lab, but I think I'll ignore that. I might get a garden that's only 4 turns, and I'm getting close to the great scientist. Yeah, let's grab that garden, but I'll focus on military after that. So I'll just queue up a battleship like this. Any more improvements? I still need a farm over here, so he can go there. Alright. I still need to complete this railroad. The other worker can help with that, I suppose. Alright then. Next. My first battleship is almost completed on turn 430. Not very impressive, but hey. At least it's a start. I'm going to need probably at least 5 battleships. I do have 6 oil, so that's enough to get a decent fleet. I don't think I'll get missile cruisers anytime soon. Am I anywhere close to getting missile cruisers? No, I'm not. Let's see. Come on, give me the technology tree. Hurry up, Gandhi. No, I'm nowhere close to robotics. So that's not going to happen. Never mind. Alright, public school is done. The specialist goes here. Do I really need this? Nope, I don't. I still want this city to grow more. But I will get a battleship. Do I have an armory in here? No, I do not. So armory first and battleship after that. There's my first battleship. However, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.